खुलुमबाय लोगोफोर एलके प्रडाक्शन इउटिउब चेनेलसिम नोंथांमोनखौ गासैखौबो बरायबाय दिनै नोंथांमोननि गेजेराव आं मोनसे इम्पोर्टेन्ट बाथ्रा शेयार खालामनो नागिरदों today I'm gonna share with you very important thing which is very important in learning English language. Okay, so today I'm gonna tell you why most of the people cannot speak English. Okay, so what is the reason behind that many people cannot speak English? So there is only one reason. Now I want to see one thing. If I ask you to read a piece of newspaper, a piece of paragraph, when I ask you to read, you will be able to read it very clearly without any hesitation. So, but when I ask you to speak something, okay, when I ask you to talk about a topic, then you may be hesitated, okay. You may feel hesitation in speaking the same thing, okay. But you will be able to read the same thing when I write it in a copy and I just ask you to read the same sentences. You'll be able to read it very clearly, isn't it? But when I ask you to speak the same thing with your mouth, it may be a little bit difficult for you, or it may not be difficult, but most people face this problem, that most of the people feel it difficult to speak out, and most people find it very easier to read, but most people find it very difficult to speak. So why it has become very difficult for us to speak English, and why it become very easy to read a paragraph of English? Okay, so reading is very easy for us, but speaking is very difficult for us. Why it becomes like this? जोंनि थाखाय मानो फरायनाया बिराद इजी नोंथांमोनखौ जुदि आं बुङोबाथाय इंराजि पेपार गांसे नोंथांमोननो होनानै नोंथांमोनखौ बुङोबा नैबे माने पेराग्राफ मोनसेखौ नोंथांमोना फरायसाय होनना बुंबा नोंथांमोना कुनु माने गोनो गोथो गैयाब्लासिनो कुनु माने थाद'आब्लासिनो खोब माने खलखलियाखै खोब मोजाङै नोंथांमोना आंनो फरायनानै होनो हागोन नाथाय बै एखे बाथ्राखौनो आं जुदि नोंथांमोनखौ बुंनो होयोब्ला नोंथांमोना हयथ' फरायनायाव जिबायदि इजि फरायदों बुंनायाव हयथ' नोंथांमोना सोरबा हायाबो जानो हानाय आरो सोरबा हयथ' थाद' बुंनो हानोबो हानाय खिन्थु फ्लुएन्सि जोंनि मेक्सिमामनि गैया खिन्थु बेबो थार जे जोंनि मेक्सिमाम मानसिफ्रानो गासैबो फरायनाय मानसिफ्रानो इंराजिखौ खोब बरिया फरायनो आरो लिरनो हायो नाथाय बुंनोल'सो हाया बांसिनानो तो बेनि आसल कारना मा बेनि आसल कारना जाबाय जों जेब्ला 5 थाखोआव फरायदोंमोन 5 थाखोआव फरायनायनिफ्रायनो जों इंराजि लिरनो आरो इंराजि फरायनो जों सोलोंबोदों नाथाय जोङो 5 थाखोआव जेब्ला जों इंराजि मोनदोंमोन जोंनि समायाव 5 थाखोनिफ्रायसो इंराजि मोनोमोन दानाथ' एलपि सेक्सन 1 थाखोनिफ्रायनो इंराजि साबजेक्ट मोनो नाथाय बिनिखायनो बि इजिसिन जाबाय दाना इंराजि फोरोंनो गथ'फोरखौ नाथाय जोंनि समायाव जों जेब्ला 5 थाखोआव फरायदोंमोन जोङो 5 थाखोनिफ्रायसो इंराजि मोनदोंमोन आरो जों जेब्ला 5 थाखोआव इंराजि मोनदोंमोन इंराजि साबजेक्ट मोनदोंमोन बै इंराजि साबजेक्टखौ मोननायनिफ्रायनो जोङो लिरनो आरो फरायनो जों सोलोंबोदों आरो बेनिखायनो जों दिनै इंराजिखौ बांसिनानो जोंनि गासैबो फरायनो गोरों सुबुंफोरानो इंराजिखौ लिरनो आरो फरायनो खोब मोजाङै हायो नाथाय जों इंराजिखौ बांसिनानो जोङो इंराजिखौ मोजाङै बुंनो हाया गोबां मोजां लिरनो हानाय आरो गोबां मोजां इंराजि फरायनो हानाय मानसियाबो इंराजिखौ मोजाङै बुंनो हायै जोंनि गेजेराव दङ सोरबा साफा सानैयाल'सो इंराजिखौ मोजाङै बुंनो हायो तो बिनि आसल कारना बिनो जों जेब्ला 5 थाखोआव इंराजि साबजेक्ट फरायजेनदोंमोन बै इंराजि फरायजेननायावनो जों जुदि मोनथाम बाथ्राखौ गुरुत्व होबोनायमोनबा फरायनाय लिरनाय आरो बुंनाय इंराजिखौ जों दिनै जेरैबायदि मोजाङै लिरनो आरो फरायनो हायो बेबायदिनो जों दिनै इंराजिखौबो मोजाङै बुंनो हासिगौमोन नाथाय जोङो बै समनिफ्रायनो जोङो गोरोन्थिखौ मावबोदों माने जोंनि जि शिक्षा बेबस्था जोंनि दि टिचिं मेथड बै टिचिं मेथडआनो जोंखौ दिनै बेंगुरा खालामनानै दोनदों जायनि थाखाय जों दिनै इंराजिखौ लिरनो हायो फरायनो हायो नाथाय जों इंराजिखौ मोजाङै बुंनो हाया सो भेरि सैड सो बेनिखायनो आं दिनै नोंथांमोनखौ बुंदों नोंथांनियाव दिनैबो सम दं दिनैनिफ्राय नोंथाङा जागायनांसिगोन बुंनो थाखाय आरो जों हाखागोन मानोना जों दिनै इंराजिखौ मोजाङै लिरनो हायो मोजाङै फरायनो हायो आरो बेनि ओंथिया बेनो जे जों इंराजिखौ दिनैनिफ्राय सोलोंबा जों गाबोन समनियानि गेजेराव जों इंराजिखौबो मोजाङै बुंनो हागोन सियर तो बेनिखायनो जोङो दिनैनिफ्राय आं बुंदों नोंथांमोना आंजों थाबाय थानांगोन जिखिजाया बाथ्राखौ नोंथांमोना आंनि सोंहर कमेन्ट बक्सआव लिरना सोंहर जागोन आरो जायखिजाया इंराजि माबायदि बुङो बेबायदि बाथ्राखौ बोरै बुङो नैबायदि बाथ्राखौ इंराजियाव बोरै बुङो नैबायदिखौ बोरै बुङो बोरैहाय बुंनायनि स्किलखौ डेभेलप खालामनो हायो हाउ केन इउ डेभेलप योर स्पिकिं स्किल okay just stick to my channel and in the comment box ask me whatever you want to know I'll just waiting for your questions okay and so I can guarantee you have lots of time in your hands so if you start learning from today how to speak English you will be definitely able to speak English language now you are able to write English language very clearly you are able to read English language is very clearly but only one problem is you cannot speak English very clearly and that is the reason the reason that we are unable to speak is we have not been learning English language how to speak, but we have been learning how to write and read, but we have not been learning English language how to speak, for which today many of our people cannot speak English. So we have lots of time in our hand. If we start from today, again we will be able to speak English language within a very short period of time. Just you have to stick to my channel. If you want to ask anything, just write me in the comment box. If you have any doubt in speaking a particular sentence and speaking particular words, meanings and all, if you want to ask anything, whatever you want to know, you can just write me in the comment box of this video. I am just waiting for your questions. Okay, and so आं बुंदों नोंथांमोना इंराजिखौ बुंनो हाथारगोन, मानोना इंराजि बुंनो थाखाय सासे मानसिया खोब फरायनो हानाङा, खोब टेलेन्टेड जालायनाङा। सोरबाया बिराद माने एग्जामाव फेल जानाय मानसि खासेयाबो नों इंराजि बुंनो हागोन, खारन बियो कुनु एग्जामजों खोथा गैया, बियो एग्जामनि नाम्बार मोननायजों खोथा गैया, बियो स्टुडेन्टआ टेलेन्ट नंगौना नङा बेजों खोथा गैया, बियो सोरबा डाल स्टुडेन्ट खासेयाबो इंराजिखौ बुंनो हागोन। स' बेनिखायनो नोंथाङा खिन्थु किसुमान रुल्स एन्ड रेगुलेसन कालेक्सन खालामनांगोन, किसुमान मेथड, किसुमान टेक्निक्स, just you have to collect some information, just you have to just gather some techniques of speaking English language. And it's not like that actually talented student also only can speak English language. It's not that. It is not a matter. The matter is a dull student can also speak English language. He may not be, a person may not be talented, a person may not be so intellectual, but he has a potential of speaking English language. So to speak English language, a student or a person should not be very talented. Again, a dull student who is not talented, he or she can also speak English language very fluently. Just what you have to know is, just you have to know some technique of speaking English language. Just you have to know the hidden, mysterious, how one can speak English language. Just you have to know this mysterious of English language. Just you have to know some newer techniques of speaking English language. Just you have to know, just you have to get some, techniques and nothing. And just you have to do one thing is you have to practice, because practice makes a man perfect. Without practice you cannot do anything in your life. So to become perfect in any field, you must practice. Without practice, nobody can become anything, and nobody could become anything. Again, no one will be able to become anything in future without practice. So practice is the main root of becoming success in your life. So I just want to request you, please be motivated to keep practicing whatever you know, whatever I'm saying in my video. Okay, just stay tuned. My YouTube channel, you will be definitely able to speak English language. So I want to conclude my video here and see you in my next video. Until then, goodbye.